Welcome students, welcome to the channel again. So another video we are bringing on expected JEE advanced problem. So without wasting any time, let's attack on the question. Question is on in front of your screen. Consider a tetrahedron dice. So really they are attacking on us. ये तो लेने के देने पड़ गए. So we have a tetrahedron dice with 4 integers 1, 2, 3, 4 written on its faces. Okay. Roll the dice 2000 times for each I 1, 2, 3, 4. Fi represents some function also came. The number of times I written on the bottom face. Let A denote total sum of numbers on the bottom faces for these 2000 rolls. So if A to the power 4 is 6144, F1, F2, F3, F4 all are multiplied, and Gx is a polynomial such that Gx is equals to 0, has all real roots, and ABCD belongs to R. Let Gx equals to some biquadratic equation, and the modulus of G of I is 1 where I is iota, then which of the following is incorrect? Now 4 options given, multi-correct problem. I hope you enjoyed a lot while reading the question itself. Now let's start this, how to solve. We will decode this, very much easy problem. Seems tough but not so much tough. Now let's come to the concepts that we are going to use in this questions. First of all, tetrahedron dice. If someone of you don't know how the tetrahedron die looks like, so here is the picture. The tetrahedron die something look like this. So we have 4 numbers on this die, 1, 2, 3, 4. Second, AMGM inequality. AMGM inequality sir, ये कैसे इस्तेमाल होगा? होगा भाई, सब होगा, don't worry. AMGM inequality. Third, solving polynomials. Complex numbers, right? सो इतना सब कुछ देखने के बाद, इतना सब कुछ करने के बाद, अगर जिसको अभी भी वीडियो छोड़नी है छोड़ सकते हैं. जो भी बने हुए हैं, वेरी गुड, यू आर गोइंग टू क्रैक द JEE एडवांस. सो कीप ऑन वॉचिंग द वीडियो टिल एंड. सो वील सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन, decode this question line by line. Now let's start our work. We have a tetrahedron dice, 4 integers 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll the dice 2000 times for each I 1, 2, 3, 4. F of I represent the number of times I written. Means if I place 1 in place of I, if I put 1 in place of I, so it will become F1. F1 represents the number of times 1 written on the bottom face. Similarly, F2 represent the number of times 2 written on the bottom face. Similarly for 3, similarly for 4, and this you are doing till how many times? You are rolling the dice total 2000 times, dear students. So basically F1 plus F2 plus F3 plus F4. If you add this, that must be equal to your rolling of the dice, total rolling of the dice. So 2000, this will I get my first expression. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? टोटल जितनी बार आ रहा है, वो टोटल जितने नंबर्स आ रहे हैं वो सबका सम करेंगे तो टोटल ही तो आएगा जितनी बार हमने डाइस को रोल किया है. नाउ A denotes the total sum numbers of the bottom face for these 2000 rolls. Now A is the sum. So 1 is coming one time, so 1 into F1. Why sir, why one time? Number of times I written. Na? So if F1 means 1 written one time, so 2, 2F2, 3, 3F3, 4, 4F4. This represents A, and they have given A power 4 something like this. Now here in this expression, what I will use, I am writing this once again. So we have A as 1 into F1 plus 2 into F2 plus 3 into F3 plus 4 into F4. Now how many people you are watching? Sir, 4 people. Let's use AMGM inequality. AMGM inequality. Now what is the AMGM inequality here? How we are going to use? 4 people. So F1 plus 2F2 plus 3F3 plus 4F4 divided by 4, and that must be greater than their product, means 4 factorial, that is 24, F1, F2, F3, F4, and whole power is how much coming? 1 by 4, right? मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया सबको बस, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is 24. Now to remove this 1 by 4, let's do cube on both sides. This is basically a, not cube. Let's do the power 4 on both sides. So a power 4, 4 power 4 is 256, greater than 24 f1, f2, f3, f4. Now if you can see here, a power 4 they have given us 6144, and f1, 2, f3, f4 divided by 256 and 24 f1, f2, f3, f4. So basically what happens now, this cancel at 24, right? So now LHS is equals to RHS, the inequality holds. And whenever the inequality holds in AMGM, we know the concept, you know the concept already, that this belongs to what? This belongs to the numbers are equal, means f1 equals to 2f2 equals to 3f3 equals to 4f4. And if all this equals, so I will take it as lambda, right? So f1 value is lambda. So what is f2 value? Lambda by 2. F3 value lambda by 3. F4 value lambda by 4. Now we use our first equation, that is f1, f2, f3, f4. How much? f1, 2, f3, f4. This value I created 2000 times, right? I'm writing here. So let's put all this value, lambda, lambda by 2, lambda by 3, lambda by 4. So now the LCM will be 12. So it is 12 lambda plus 6 lambda plus 4 lambda plus 3 lambda, and this is 2000 into 12. 18, 22, 25, right? 25 lambda 12 into 2000. So basically it is 80. Lambda is coming as 960. Once lambda came 960, we got easily our value of f1. So what is the value of f1? 960, because f1 is equals to lambda. What is the value of f2? Lambda by 2. So it is 320. Sorry, 480. Lambda by 2 is half of this, 480. And f of 3, lambda by 3, 320. F of 4, 240. So we got f1, f2, f3 and f4, right? So all values clear till now. f1 960, f2 480, f3 320, f4 240. If you can see, I think this is in GP going, right? Now let's look at the question once again. Till here we have solved up to a power 4. Now which of the following is incorrect? So if you can see here, f1 how much you are getting? f1 is 960, f2 is 480, f4 is 240. Let's calculate this. 480 upon 240, so it is coming as 2. So this value is correct. So this is not my option, because they have asked which is incorrect. Be careful while marking your answer. So A option is totally rejected. A option is correct. We have to find which is incorrect. Now our next task is to find ABCD. So let's read the question once again. Now gx is a polynomial. You can see gx is given to us. What is gx given to us? Let's write again. The gx is given to us x power 4 minus, not minus, I think plus, f1 minus t, f1 minus t x cube plus f2 minus c x square, f2 minus c x square, and f1 minus, I think, what is it is f3 minus b and f4 minus a, f3 minus b, and f4 minus a. So basically gx is a biquadratic equation, right? And it has all the roots have real, and they have given also that gi value is 1. Now our target is to find ABCD value. Let's see how we'll do. F1 we find already. F1 is how much? 960. So gx value, let's rewrite this again. x power 4 960 minus t into x cube. F2 is, I think, how much? F2 value is coming as 480 minus c x square and 320 minus b x and 240 minus a. Now gx is a biquadratic, so I can write this k times x minus alpha, x minus beta, x minus gamma, right, where k value is 1 because the leading coefficient is 1 here, so k is 1 basically. Now in place of x, let's put I, g of I minus alpha, I minus beta, I minus gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma are real, 4 na, so one more is there, x minus delta also, I minus delta. So if you rearrange this, this is alpha minus I, this is beta minus I, this is gamma minus I, and this is delta minus I. Now let's take the modulus on both sides. So modulus is what? You know the property of modulus? Alpha square plus 1, beta square plus 1, gamma square plus 1, delta square plus 1, right? And this this value is coming as 1. Now you can see here, this expression is only satisfied when alpha, beta, gamma, delta all are equal to 0, right? All values are equal to what? 0. So if all values will be equal to 0, so the gx will become as, the polynomial is x power 4 only, no x cube, no x square, no x, no constant, right? Means 0 is repeating 4 times. So this value will become 0. So d is coming as how much? 960, and c is coming as how much? 480, b is coming as 320, and a is coming as 240. Understand how we had think on this? We have taken the modulus is coming as 1. Only alpha, beta, gamma, delta that is equals to 0 will satisfy this equation. So basically we got our ABCD also. A how much? A 240, 320, 240, 320. C 480 and D 960. Now let's put the values. D by 240, D by 240. If I do, it will come as 4. So this is correct, right? This is correct, this is wrong, right? G of minus 2. G of x, we know. What is the G of x? G of x is x power 4 only. So G of minus 2 is how much? Minus 2 power 4, 16. So this is correct. So my answer is, this option is wrong. A by 20. A by 20, if you do 240 by 20, so you are getting as 12. So this is also correct, right? So my answer, this will not. So correct are B and D and incorrect are A and C. So this is the question, a very good question based on tetrahedron, based on AMGM, based on polynomials, based on complex number. I hope you have liked this video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe us. Thanks for the watching.